When he was just 8 years old, Joe Putignano became obsessed with gymnastics. He was so good that his dreams of going to the Olympics seemed within reach. He couldn't have imagined that a dental procedure when he was 19 would derail those dreams and start a whole new obsession with prescription pain pills.
It just worked. It clicked. It was like the stars weren't aligned, and I've never felt anything like it.
This time, it was Percocet, but the high Joe felt from all sorts of opiates eventually led him to another opiate delivery system, heroin, one of the most dangerously addictive substances on the planet, nearly impossible to escape. As hard as he tried, Joe was amongst 78% of heroin addicts who relapse over and over again, a relapse he would encounter when he worked at the New York Times.
Many attempts to get clean?
Yeah, I was 27 years old, and the New York Times had sent me to rehab. I was so grateful, still am. And it was there that a therapist suggested I go back to something I was passionate about, which was gymnastics. In my eyes, I was a failure in gymnastics. My only goal was to go to the Olympics, and I didn't. So to go back to that sport was to walk into humiliation. I went back to it. In rehab, I started doing handstands and push-ups just to kind of gain a sense of what that would feel like. And this fire inside of me, I should say a spark, kind of ignited.
No surprise, it felt pretty good. And after rehab, Joe caught a break and started performing on Broadway. But the thing about heroin is that the possibility of a relapse was always waiting there for him in the wings.
I managed to stay clean for a year and a half, and I was on amazing. My life changed. I was performing on Broadway. Couldn't believe it, I was a heroin addict, and here I am performing on Broadway.
But it was another visit to the dentist, another prescription, this time for Vicodin. And then
I took it as prescribed, and within 4 hours I was shooting heroin.
4 hours?
Yeah, and on Broadway, yeah.
You were clean for a year and a half, performing on Broadway. You get a FDA-approved medication from a doctor, and within 4 hours.
Yeah, it woke up something ancient in me.
You took that Vicodin. Again, a year and a half clean.
Yeah.
Describe again, what did you feel?
Like I came home, like, oh, I've missed you.
stories about recovery are almost always messy. People move forward a little and then may slip back even more. But for Joe, each time, it did become easier.
These were all my emergency room overdoses and everything like that. I need to see a reminder, of who I was.
The same obsessions that fueled his addiction also fueled his dazzling performances, like this one, as the Crystal Man in Cirque du Soleil's Totem. Tethered at the waist, spinning, shoulders pinned back, the twisting, the turning, stunning to watch, but also putting so much pressure on his upper body. For 2 years, his injuries mounted. Joe would eventually need surgery, painful surgery. He knew one thing, though: pain pills could not be allowed because the risk of relapse was too great.
I know your goal.
Yeah.
Your goal is to avoid anything that you had a problem with in the past.
Of course.
You decided to let us follow you along for your shoulder operation. Why did you do that?
At first I didn't want to because it felt like a very private thing. And then I remembered, what I had gone through. And I was like, this could actually help people.
Joe came through those operations with flying colors. Instead of opioids, he was given a nerve block, anti-inflammatories, even acupuncture. It worked for him. He got back to school, was exercising again, but then he needed another operation. This time, his ankle.
I was getting my ankle operated on. It was not as nearly severe as my shoulders. I had done everything we had in place for my shoulders. I told them what medications I can have, what I can't have. And the day of surgery, there's like a 5-page document that you sign, and on every single one where it says allergy, it said no opiates in big letters. Okay, no opiates. Awesome. They know. We've talked about it. I'm waking up out of surgery, and it feels like someone sawed my ankle in half, because that's kind of what happened. And the nurse said, "Are you in pain?" I said, "Yes." I wasn't even awake. And all of a sudden I felt something, that thing, that ancient feeling, like, oh my God. And I said, "What did you just give me?" And she says, "Fentanyl." And I was like, oh my God. So I freaked out because this felt good, you know? It's like, I was at 8 years clean then. I was like, this isn't fair. Like, I was drugged.
Whether or not the nurse simply forgot, or there is still a fundamental misunderstanding about the severity of addiction, Joe was in trouble. Again. But this time, the brutal years he had endured through recovery paid off. This time, there were no more pills, no more heroin, no more relapse.
So this is the old apartment I used to live in.
Literally across the hall.
Yep, 15 years ago when I was a heroin addict. It was actually during 9/11, and my apartment was full of syringes. And
Is that right?
it's interesting now living the life I do, because it's like you make that one decision that changed your life. When I walk down the hall, I take a right and not a left.
That was the old Joe, this is the new Joe.
Yeah.
And his first obsession, his first love really, is still very much a part of his life.
Is this a sanctuary for you now, a gym?
Yes, this is pretty much where I've done my recovery, not just from surgery, but also where I come to when I have a lot of emotion in sobriety.
The gym is now a refuge, a sort of place of safety, far, far away from his addiction to heroin.
Addiction is the only cell where the key is on the inside. And I don't live in that cell anymore.
Sanjay, Joe was so very careful with his surgeries. What are some of the ways that someone who does have an addiction to opiates could manage their pain in alternative ways?
Well, you know, there's lots of options other than going straight to narcotics. You know, for example, with his shoulder operation, he got a pain block ahead of time. You know, it was a sort of numbing up the area of his shoulder and letting some of that medication linger even after the operation. He had things like acupuncture, which is becoming more widely used in hospitals, especially for people who have concerns about using narcotics. But the real point, though, you know, Wolf, the idea of giving narcotics in someone who's an addict, we go straight to them so quickly. 80% of the world's pain pills are consumed in the United States. We go to them so quickly that we haven't really evaluated some of these other options. Joe teaches us what we can evaluate.
What's next for Joe, Sanjay?
You know, it's interesting. So you see, he's a gymnast, a professional one, and he's been doing these amazing shows. He's actually going to go to the medical field. He's going into nursing. He wants to now help, he's going to school. He's going to help treat people who suffered from similar sorts of problems as he did, including addictions. So he's really turned his life around. I mean, the relapse, the potential of a relapse is always there, sort of waiting potentially for him in the wings, but he's free of it now, and he wants to help.